Hey besties, let's do a book slang video. So in my comments, I always usually see a lot of people asking about the different slangs of books. So let's go through some of them. So TBR, I'm going to start with the easy ones. So TBR is to be read. It's stuff that you want to read, that you have on your shelves or you have in your Kindle that you want to get to. I have a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot. So that's really what it is. MMC, FMC, that sort of thing is like main male character, female main character. So if you're doing like MMC, we're talking about the main man in a book. It'd be like your main boyfriend, your main man, that sort of thing. Another one is a DNF. It's did not finish. It means that you got a few chapters in or you even got half in and you're like, yeah, I can't do this. And you set it down and you don't pick it up again. It's just a DNF. You did not finish it. I have it written down. So another one is CR. That's current read, what you're reading right now. It's just easier to abbreviate, especially on TikTok because they only let you write so many words. So it's easier to abbreviate. TW or CW, those are trigger warnings. Usually they come with like dark romance, taboo, anything like that. They will have trigger warnings or content warnings, which is the CW, so that you know before you go into a book what you're getting into. I got blinders, so I don't see that, but they're there if you end up needing them. Another one is an ARC. An ARC is an advanced reader copy is what it's called. And it comes from authors that are either going to be putting out a book soon or it's a new release coming soon or they're testing the waters on a book or a series. And the authors will send it to people. Usually it's like street teams or something like that, that they have read it. Some use it, the ARCs, to go through to find anything that doesn't make sense, sentences that don't fit or words that should be changed, that sort of thing. Spelling mistakes, that's what an ARC is. Another one is KU. It's Kindle Unlimited. So I know that I use Kindle Unlimited just because it's like $15 a month and you get so many books that you have a chance to read that's free for you at that point that you can just download, read it, and then give it back. It's like a borrowing, so it's like a library system. That's what that is. Another one is YA. It's young adult, so not a lot of spice. Most young adults have amazing plots. I personally love YA. I have a lot of YA on my shelves just because I truly enjoy them. I sometimes don't want a lot of spicy or trigger warnings, so I'll pick up a YA just because usually they have a happily ever after and all that, and I really enjoy them. Now I said that HEA is happily ever after, so it's pretty self-explanatory, where it's got a happily ever after ending. The man gets the girl gets the girl, and the man gets the man, whatever the case may be. So you also have smut, which is self-explanatory. It's spicy scenes, anything that is super exotic, that sort of thing. You also have POV. It's point of view. So, like if they say multiple POV, it means that there's different chapters coming from like the MMC, like the female main character or the main male character, where it splits telling you what they're feeling, what they're thinking, that sort of thing. That's POV. Then you have, then you have standalone and interconnected. So standalones are just that. It's just one book. You don't have to worry about getting a series or anything like that. You don't got to worry about any cliffhangers or that sort of thing. It's one book. You read it. You get to move on. You get to know what happened. You don't got to wait for the next book to come out. I like standalones. But you have interconnected too. Interconnected is a way that authors will introduce a series of characters, and you'll have your main characters in the first book, and then the second book they'll use a few of the side characters from that book and make their own stories. So they're interconnected. Like you could read 1 and 4 because they're standalone and interconnected, but let's say you read 4 first, which is fine because it's still standalone, but it's going to tell you a little bit about 3 and that couple that happened, but not enough for it to really not make sense. I'll do a couple more. You have RH, which is reverse harem. So 1 female, multiple men, 1 male, multiple female, that sort of thing. Or 1 male, multiple, I mean, it just depends, but that's reverse harem. You also have like the plot. So if you're asking about like the plot, they're usually asking like if it's enemies to lovers, it's a single dad, is it a reverse harem, that sort of thing. So that way it's easier to, it's easier to work with. I'm going to say that's really what gets used the most. If you have any questions, I will happily do another one of these with a few more that I know of. I personally just started learning all of these, and so I'm sharing the ones that I've learned so far, just because a lot of my books have those different things. So if you guys want to know more, let me know. I'll happily look them up for you or find out what they're about. I hope everybody's having a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye, besties.